we're going to talk about here is the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks have clinched the playoffs. They're the first team to hit what?
50 wins.
Early clinch.
Oh yeah,
I guess it's that time of the year.
13 games left in the season for them. Myers Leonard also got signed for the rest of the season. So
the goat is back.
Yeah, literally. What are your thoughts on the Milwaukee Bucks? And is this a team that, let's hear Luke's, I mean, me and Jackson have been sucking them off for the past month and a half. But what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, they're the Bucks, man. They probably have the best chance to win the championship, or one of them. They had a massive winning streak about a month ago. I mean, it's the Bucks. I'm scared of the Bucks. Of course I am. But yeah, I mean, I'd say the Bucks and the Celtics are probably the two strong teams in the East. I'm not really worried about Philadelphia or Cleveland or the Knicks. I mean, kind of the Knicks. Not really though.
Oh.
But it's the Bucks, man.
Yeah, the Celtics have fallen off in this show.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. We've kind of fallen off in real life too. So, like, the Bucks are the team in the East right now. That's the team everyone's looking to catch up against. So, yeah.
Thomas says, "Good to see you, Luke."
Yeah, no, it's been a minute, man.
What are your thoughts, Jackson?
You know what? At least we have March Madness back. So that's.
We'll get into March Madness with you in a sec. Jackson, your thoughts?
Well, Giannis is the MVP.
No,
Milwaukee Bucks are the champions.
Giannis is MVP.
It is not even close to being Nikola Jokic.
If Jokic doesn't win it, it should be Joel Embiid. It should be Jokic. You guys are going to be so upset when Jokic wins his third MVP.
Oh my God, you're right. I will be so upset.
I'm not really going to be upset because I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, it's Giannis.
He had a better year last year than he's having right now.
So is Jokic.
No, I'm saying Jokic had a better year last year than he did this.
No, Jokic is having a better year this year than last year.
Scoring wise, he's having a better year last year than this year. Every other stat, he's better.
His shooting percentages are better this year too.
He's like insanely efficient.
Double. Yeah, Jokic is having a better year this year. Giannis is having a better year this year. Embiid's having a better year this year.
My whole argument is that if you put Giannis you switch spots, Giannis on the Nuggets, Jokic on the Bucks would be still good. And like the Nuggets would still be good, but I don't know if the rest of the guys on the Nuggets would be as good. Okay, you switch Joel Embiid and Jokic. Same thing. I think everybody around Jokic would be better. I don't know if Joel Embiid's raising the floor. Like not raising the floor of the team, but raising the floor of individual players. Does that make sense?
The Nuggets floor with...
Kind of, but I don't really agree because I think that...
I'm saying Jokic is like Tom Brady. He makes everyone better.
Yeah, but
Giannis,
if you put Jokic on the Bucks and you took off Giannis, the Bucks would be worse because the Bucks need Giannis. It's the same. The same reason if you put Giannis on the Nuggets and you took out Jokic.
Maybe the Bucks aren't a good example. Joel Embiid and Jokic switch.
That's fair. That's more fair. But like Giannis,
the Sixers would be better with Jokic.
I would say if you switched Giannis, if you put Giannis on the Nuggets, their finals team. If you put Embiid on the Nuggets, their finals team. But right now, the best they could do is probably the Western Conference Final.
No, they're a finals team with. I think Jokic is. What I'm saying here with this whole thing is that Jokic is like a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, where if your team is all 70s. When Jokic is there, he makes everyone play like a 78, an 80 overall, you know?
Then if they made it to even at least the Western Conference Finals last year, I would agree with that.
Does Jokic have to beat a man to death for you to give him respect?
He's a great player.
Jokic just hasn't gotten to the finals in the playoffs. I mean, like...
Nor has fucking Embiid.
That's why I said Giannis is the MVP. At some point, when are we gonna start giving Jokic shit for not doing well in the playoffs? At
But
some point,
that's
we're
not
gonna
what
have
the
to-
award's for.
It's
It's
this year.
regular season.
I know,
Yeah.
but yeah, okay. But
You're
even
comparing
though-
him to Tom Brady, who's the most winning quarterback ever, and Jokic has never won anything.
We're
Except
talking
for
regular
MVP.
season, baby. Okay, let me do Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning also has won.
No, Peyton Manning was just a regular season guy. People don't realize that.
But-
Peyton
Yeah,
Manning
but he's
sucked. Peyton
He
Manning's
sucked
one.
for most of his playoff runs.
Yeah, people don't talk about this. Peyton Manning, one of the worst playoff quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. Still a better. You know who has a higher career playoff passer rating than Tom Brady, though?
Joe Flacco.
Blake Bortles.
I'm just saying, Joe Flacco, better playoff quarterback than Peyton Manning.
Blake Bortles better playoff quarterback than Tom Brady.
I don't know, man. Blake
He has a
Bortles
higher
is on
passer
construction
rating
site
than
somewhere
Tom
smoking
Brady.
cigs.
Yeah, Blake Bortles is the GOAT, man. Ugh.
So
No, but Giannis is MVP though.
it's Jokic. I
Bucks
still
are the
think-
best team in the league, though.
I don't know. I think
Jokic shouldn't have been MVP last year. It should have been Giannis. Okay, you'll like this take then. If you want Jokic winning MVP this year, then Giannis should have won it last year.
I think Joel should have won it last year. Joel had if he hadn't gotten hurt. I'm also not necessarily a Giannis fan.
Why not?
So I used to love Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You don't like that he can't shoot?
No, I used to love him when he first came into the league, and he was like that weird, 190 pounds, 6'8", and he grew to 6'11", and I really liked him. And then he got good, and then everyone else liked him, and then I was just like, I guess I can't like you anymore. It's I stopped liking Giannis.
Yeah, you stopped liking him once it became cool. You're like you know what? Like in soccer, they have terms for guys like you, and they call them football hipsters. You're a basketball hipster. If the guy's too good, you can't like him.
Yeah. I'm telling you, when Denny Avdia and Santi Aldama break out, it's gonna be a sad day. A few tears will go down. I'll have to move on. I had to do it with Kristaps. I bought Kristaps' jersey when he got drafted. When everyone booed him, I bought the jersey.
That was a funny boo.
What did Stephen A. call him? Tingus Pingus on First Take the day after the draft.
And his name stuck.
Name stuck. It really did.
Kingus Pingus.
Oh my god. All right, give me a second. I'll be back in a sec. I gotta grab some coffee, man.
All right, Jackson, you got any closing thoughts on the Bucks?
NBA champs. Congrats.
I'll admit right now they're my favorite for NBA champs. But
They're so deep. It's just crazy how deep they are.
I just get scared that, they are deep, but they aren't.
No, they're
Well,
extremely deep.
No, if Drew Holiday or Chris Middleton were to get hurt, would not
You
be
can say that with every single team.
I know.
Jamal Murray is hurt.
I know, but
that's what
Jamal Murray.
the
Jamal Murray's
differentiating-
different. Jamal Murray's different. If you were to say if Michael Porter Jr. got hurt, not a big deal.
Drew Holiday doesn't get hurt though.
What I'm saying is if Michael Porter Jr. were to get hurt, that's not a big deal compared to if Jamal Murray got hurt. Jamal Murray is like the Nuggets X factor. It's like saying the Bucks if Chris Middleton got hurt. I feel like if Drew Holiday got hurt, they have enough guys in Javon Carter, Wes Matthews, Chris Middleton, Grayson Allen to hold down the defense. But I feel like the real guy that is the X factor, and if he gets hurt, it's Chris Middleton. If Chris Middleton's out for the playoffs, they're not winning.
Yeah.
What were you smiling at and that you were laughing? You had a mischievous grin on your fucking face.
Well, you're saying they're not that deep, but then if Drew Holiday gets hurt, they have depth to fill in. So I was just a little confused.
I'm just saying they're not as deep as the fucking
Nuggets.
The
The Nuggets aren't deep at all.
The Nuggets are so deep.
They're not deep at all.
They're 12 guys deep.
No, they are not.
They are anal beads deep.
They're not even close. I'm more worried about the Celtics' health than the Bucks' health, which is why the Bucks will. The Sixers are deeper than the Nuggets. I'll say it here. I'll say it here right now. The Sixers will go farther than the Nuggets in the postseason this year.
If the Denver Nuggets win an NBA championship, you're gonna cancel your lease in June, and you're gonna pack up your things and you're gonna move to Colorado.
I'm moving to Denver. If the Nuggets win the championship this year, I'll move to Denver and I'll become a freaking Nuggets fan.
Yeah, you'll be hipster and you'll like drink your microbrew coffees.
Yeah, I'll buy a shit ton of beanies.
Yeah, you'll wear beanies and you'll wear like flannels.
I'll work at a dispo. I'll retire from the show and work at a dispo.
And part time at an REI.
Oh, jeez. We love REI.
Yeah. Like when you go to from then on, when people invite you to like birthday parties, you just bring REI gift cards. If you were like, what am I gonna go buy with this?
Anything you want. That's the beauty of REI.
Yeah, 20% off the entire store plus this $25 coupon. So,
I'd actually take that.
I'd
take it.
The only thing I like from REI is their backpacks and like their jackets.
Good jackets.
But like their jackets aren't theirs; they're just North Face and like other brands.
North Face. I think North Face has the best jacket out there.
North Face does. Columbia's up there.
Columbia's good. North Face has that wind protection that I think they really dialed in the wind protection.
They do. I actually haven't had a North Face was ruined a few years ago, and I just have not bought one since. Because they're expensive. It's like $150.
Feel that, yeah.
Like,
swimsuits are expensive. I'm just kidding. It was a joke about living in Florida. I don't think swimsuits are expensive at all.
Well, I'm about to go through like the